Bonjour food lovers, today we're cutting through the hype and giving you a real Paris food reality check. From Michelin dining to local bio restaurants, what's truly worth it and what's just overrated. I'll give you the honest reviews you won't see on TikTok, so you can spend your euros wisely. First stop, the legendary Angelina on Rue de Rivoli. Step inside and you're instantly transported to Belle Epoque, Paris. Ornate mirrors, gilded ceilings, and the same tables where Coco Chanel once sat. And the entrance is beyond charming. The left side looks like a little Parisian boutique filled with their famous hot chocolate and gift-worthy macaroons. And on the right side, an irresistible pastry counter that's hard to walk past without grabbing something. It's classy, beautiful, and definitely designed to make you fall in love at first sight. This year, Angelina turned 120 years. Their claim to fame, their hot chocolate. A rich, velvety hot chocolate so thick it's almost like drinking melted pudding. You can also buy the chocolate in a bottle, which I did. Now, I'll be honest, I never been a big fan of their hot chocolate, even though it's what they're famous for. But honestly, I prefer the hot chocolate from Café de Flore. We ordered their brunch special for 45 euros, and honestly, it's large enough for 2 people to share. A bun with butter and jam and honey. It comes with a hot drink, fruit juice, mini pastries like croissants, and you choose an entree and dessert from their options. I chose the hot chocolate, the poached eggs with bacon, and the caramelized brioche. To me, it's more of a French toast. Golden and buttery on the outside and soft inside. So good. But what really disappointed me this time was the eggs Benedict. The portion was smaller, the bacon thinner, and the eggs were overcooked instead of soft and runny. The staff mentioned they recently changed that meal because people weren't finishing it. And honestly, I get it. Nobody wants to waste food, but it just wasn't the same dish anymore. I posted the dish right here of what it was a couple of years ago. And we returned to Angelina's because of this dish, which changed a lot. I do love the atmosphere. It's undeniably beautiful. That Belle Epoque decor, the mirrored walls, the marble tables, it still has that timeless Parisian charm. Angelina is so popular and viral that there is always lines outside as reservations are not taken. We're gonna have dinner at this place. We have a restaurant that we always visit when we're in France, but it's steak and fries. But this time they made it into like the steak and fries with the baguette. So we're gonna try it out. Ever since I heard about it, we've been dying to try it, so we're really excited. So we're gonna go order. We'll see how it tastes. Is it better than their steak and fries or not? See? We got the large one, the big one. Roulade de Baguette is actually a spin-off from Roulade de Entrecôte, which is one of my go-to favorites in Paris for steak and fries. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. They serve tender slices of entrecôte, a ribeye cut, that's what entrecôte means, in their signature green secret sauce, a rich creamy blend of herbs, mustard, and butter that's honestly addictive. So naturally, I was excited to try this version, but honestly, I didn't care for it. The bread soaked up most of the sauce, leaving it a bit dry, and even though we got the XL baguette, there wasn't much meat inside. A great idea, but not quite the same magic. Next time, I'll skip this and go straight to Roulade de Entrecôte, where you get served steak and fries twice, and it's just unbeatable. It's good, but I prefer the steak and fries restaurant they have. You get twice the amount. The sauce doesn't get absorbed by the baguette. So there you go. Next, we venture into the Marais district to Chez, Alain, Miam, a spot I actually discovered by accident while walking through Le Marché des Enfants Rouges. I was originally looking for the famous crepe stand that's Don Barrow inside the Marché, but instead I stumbled upon Chez Alain, which, funny enough, was already saved on my Paris restaurant list. It's tucked away on Rue Charlot, right next to the Marché. This artisanal sandwich shop has built a loyal following, as you can see from the long lines. I ordered the galette garnie, a savory buckwheat crepe filled with emmental cheese, ham, and grilled onions, prepped in front of you. The galette is comforting, flavorful, and feels authentically homemade. That kind of Paris food experience that actually is worth the hype. Next time I'm in Paris, I want to try their sandwiches. Now let's head to the lively Le Comptoir de la Terre in Saint-Germain-des-Prés. This standing room only tapas bar, also featured by Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations, offers a unique dining experience. There are no formal tables, everyone stands, gathers around the bar, or leans against the walls. Above you, the menu is suspended. Individual cards hung from the ceiling displaying small plate dishes, specials, and prices. The wine list sits on the big chalkboards behind the counter. Everywhere you look, there's handwritten flair, jars of cornichons, baskets of warm bread, and mighty butter piled along the bar. So we came to this restaurant back in March of 2019, and we found it by accident because the Airbnb was just down the street. And we would obviously see this place packed, especially at nighttime, and it happens. It's really a small place, and now you just sit at the bar. So I chose meals that were like odd to me, like duck heart or foie gras with cherries. I mean, the only thing that was more for me was like the caramelized pork belly. Oh yeah, and back then they had a blood sausage macaroon, so I thought it was gonna taste like weird, but it was sweet and delicious. Everything. Actually, the pork belly, which I thought was like the best, I ended up liking the least because the duck heart and the foie gras with the cherries, they were like sweet, but they weren't gamey. It wasn't weird. It tasted amazing. So even the blood sausage, the macaroon blood sausage, I don't see it on the menu, but I'm gonna ask if they still sell the macaroon blood sausage. Cool de canard sauté, which is duck hearts, tender duck hearts, perfectly seared and tossed in a light, slightly sweet glaze. The flavor is rich and savory, yet surprisingly delicate. It's rustic French comfort food elevated. The kind of dish that stays with you long after the first bite.
It's like sweet, but at the same time it's like tasty. What do we taste like? I've done duck heart. It's good. Wow.
The pork belly is caramelized, meaning the outer layer has a rich golden crust with likely a sweet savory glaze. Inside, you can expect a tender succulent cut. Fat that has been rendered down to softness and the meat itself melting under the bite.
It's caramelized pork belly, so it's sweet. It's good though. This is worth it. So good.
So we returned to Le Comptoir to have some of the dishes we had last time. The main one was a foie gras with cherries, and my husband wanted to try their burger. Yikes. Oh my god. This place is freaking delicious. This is the foie gras with the cherries. Oh god. I'm so glad I came back for this dish. It is so, I don't know what they do to the foie gras. And I don't like foie gras, but this one, they make the oddest dishes taste amazing, just like the duck hearts we had yesterday. Oh my god, so good. Look at the burger. The burger presents itself with a bun, flatter than the typical tall burger bun, with a rich golden hue that suggests egg or butter in the dough. The patty itself appears generously sized, with visible caramelization on the edges indicating a good sear and juices retained. The interior of the burger shows a juicy center depending on doneness, and the bun absorbs just enough sauce without getting soggy.
Wow. That's good flavor.
Then came the foie gras with cherries. With silky melt in your mouth foie gras paired with a touch of sweetness from the fruit. The cherries cut through the ridges, beautifully creating a perfect balance between savory and sweet. It's indulgent, refined, and everything you hope for in a classic French cuisine.
Let's try the foie gras with cherries. What did they do to it? I don't know what they put in this food, but it is amazing. Chef's kisses. So freaking delicious. This place is worth it. If you guys are ever in that Odeon or like the San Germán del Pre area, I recommend this place. And it happens a lot at night, so it gets packed.
Lastly was Sirocco, a Moroccan restaurant listed in the Michelin Guide. We went for the Ramadan formula dinner, €55 per person, which came with a full spread, an appetizer, entree, dessert, mint tea, and a drink. The meal started with the harira soup, a traditional Moroccan lentil and tomato soup. The harira soup came with a hard-boiled egg, some dates, and some sort of like a sweet cookie or like a honey cookie. Unfortunately, it was pretty tasteless, not the warm spice flavor I was expecting. At Le Sirocco, we tried their briouat, crispy little filled pastry rectangles, each filled with savory delights like minced meat, often lamb or chicken, or seasoned kefta, and fresh vegetables. The shell is golden fried and crunchy, giving way to a warm flavor-packed center. For me, this starter really set the tone. It was delicious. For the main dish, I chose a lamb tagine with prunes and almonds, beautifully plated and fall off the bone tender, but I felt like it needed more flavor.
How is it?
To be honest, the food tasted much better the next day when I reheated the leftovers back at the hotel. The spices had settled. It's funny how some dishes just need time to bloom. And the lamb was much richer and less gamey.
The raw tastes better actually. It doesn't taste as gamey as it did the first night. Oh, it's good.
For dessert, we got the Moroccan cookie served with mint tea. The restaurant itself is lovely, dim lighting, Moroccan tiles, gold accents. It has an upscale, intimate vibe for overall. I'd say Sirocco felt more like a nice try once kind of a place than a must return. Their service was kind, but for being on the Michelin Guide, I expected the flavors to stand out a bit more. And that's the Paris food reality check. Remember, everyone's palate is different. What missed it for me may be a hit for you. I'd give Angelina another try with a different dish. Maybe ask roulade de baguette for extra green sauce. And as for Le Sirocco, it's good the next day, but I've had way better Moroccan food in Paris. I just can't remember where that was. If you love honest travel and food reviews, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bon appetit!